I'm joined here by Sonny Edwards. You just had your weigh in. How you feeling, bro?
Yeah, that's the top of the world. I think it's like Christmas come early every time you weigh in. And to be fair, I've not trained all week, so this weight cut's been quite easy. I mean, if anyone remembers, I was at the flyweight for my last one, so back up to superfly, it's that kilo and a half easier. But yeah, buzzing to have weighed, had a drink, and now it's just a fun part now.
Are you hungry right now?
I'm hungry now. I ain't eating just yet. That's where we're going now. I get my fluids in first, have an hour, and then eat.
Awesome, man. So, big show tomorrow. What do you think about your opponent, Marcel?
Yeah, I mean, he's come very respectful. I mean, I respect him as a fighter. He's decent, you know what I mean? English champion, boxing England, amateur, etc. But I just feel like I'm levels above him, and I think I'm going to show that in a big way. You know, like it's love between my team and his team, because I've been around his people, you know what I mean? Like Pat Barrett, Wayne, I've known him for years. I go down to Collier's gym, so I know them well, you know what I mean? But he's got one idiot in his team trying to power part, so I have to put a stop to that rapid. There's no need for it when everyone else in the thing shows respect, but it is what it is. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it.
Is there anything about Marcel that's made you train differently?
Not particularly. I've trained hard, of course, the British title, my first 12-round title fight, but nothing about Marcel really. He's a bit smaller than me, and I like that. You know, when I have someone a bit smaller than me, my range finding usually makes it quite easy for me, to be honest. It's the taller people that are quite bigger than me, like my brother. They're the ones I've struggled a bit more just because of the range, but I feel good. And yeah, I've not paid too much mind to Marcel. I know him as a fighter, so I'm looking forward to that.
Awesome, man. Since being in the super flyweight division, what do you make of on the 14th of December at York Hall, the new super flyweight European WBO super flyweight champion Casey Kadimi?
Yeah, man, I know Casey, and you know what? He's a friend of mine actually, even though there's every possibility that we're going to end up being rivals at some point. But he's a good lad, and you know, obviously I stopped that Pedro Matos, and I bullied him really. I had him backed up when I wanted to, and I moved him where I wanted him to. I mean, but I'm a lot more experienced than Casey, and that was in my I don't know, I want to guess like 10th, 11th fight. So he's a bit green. I did more as an amateur, and he said his hand went, but he still boxed well. He still won clearly enough. I had it, I think 96, 94. Just got caught with a few silly shots. But when you're getting drawn in, that happens. It's inexperienced. We've all been there. And yeah, man, I rate him. I think he's a good fighter, and I think he'll give a few of the domestic boys trouble. If I'm honest, I don't think he's ready for me yet, and I'll say that to him. I was hoping to win this and defend it against him straight out, especially now he's got top 15 WBO ranking. That would help boost him up even further than I already am. And it'd be a valid British title defence, but you know, his management and that spoke to me like privately and said, yeah, no, he's not ready for you yet. And then I just build it for the further, and that's fair enough. I mean, I know he wants to, you know, box people like me because that's the stage he wants to be at, but timing is important too. So yeah, that fight could definitely happen, but obviously the one warning shot I've been sending out to all the domestic rivals is my intentions are to win this British, win it outright, and then go to world. And once I get to world and get my world titles in that, I'm not giving no one handouts. Like this Marcel Braithwaite is getting paid very well to fight me, very, very well. Like people wouldn't believe what I said if I told them. Not because he's Marcel Braithwaite, but because he's fighting me. So when I get to world level, like I get paid. You know what I mean? I'm happy with what I'm getting. When I get to world level, I ain't giving none of these Joe Mafosa, Harvey Horns, Kezi. If they don't fight me on the British side when I need them, then I'm not giving none of them a chance. They're gonna have to work hard to get it. Even if it makes a bit more sense to me to fight them, I'm not gonna give it to them. You know what I mean? Because this is the time that they've got to fight me now. This next 12 months.
Man that's got it all planned out,
yeah, man,
and you know, going for it solid.
This time next year, I should have a world title. Let's put it up there. As long as the fights go, and I want it to be defend the British all before September, and have a world title shot in December. That's the plan.
Well, I hope you do, man. It's your time, bruv. You know, enough respect there. Also, just a quick personal question that I like to ask, a boxing personal question. What's your favourite punch? What's the punch you love to land?
You know what?
If you had to choose one.
A left hook, man. That's my money shot.
You know what? Left hook. A lot of boxers been saying that. You know, left hook.
You know, I think due to injuries growing up and in my boxing career, I've developed a much stronger left side than my right side.
Really?
Anyone that's been in the gym sparring me, anyone, they'll tell you the same as well. My left side's a lot stronger. Yeah, man. Yeah. So that's why my jab's pinging all these people all the time.
Wicked.